Hey guys, Olivia here again with God Time for Moms. And I put this, I guess, up today in remembrance of my dad who passed earlier this month. The message is not going to be about him, but I just put it up in honor of him and the life that he lived. So this is Olivia with God Time for Moms. And today we're going to talk about accountability. What exactly is accountability, moms? Accountability is being able to hold ourselves to a standard for the things that we do, the things that we say, the way we behave, the way we react to others or to things or to situations or to circumstances. So accountability is basically, elevating ourselves. It helps us to elevate and have high standards. So what is biblical accountability? And the definition that I found was that it is the idea that people are responsible for their actions and are obligated to account for them before God and to each other. So what does that mean? So I'll give you an example. This week, I dropped my daughter off to school. And there's an older gentleman that works at the school, and he stopped me. And so automatically I'm thinking, okay, what did my daughter do? Was he coming over to give me like a report on something that happened? Okay, so guess what, guys? He was holding me accountable. And what he said to me was, Mom, there's not a crosswalk here, so you really shouldn't drop your daughter off in this area. But I was so quick to think, did my daughter do something? But actually, it was me. And so I took his counsel, I took his advice, I said thank you, and of course, I'm going to make sure that it doesn't happen again. That is holding myself accountable. But how do we hold ourselves accountable to our Heavenly Father? Take a moment to think about that. I believe we hold ourselves accountable by making sure that we monitor our attitude throughout the day, monitor what we say, what we do, how we behave, knowing that we have a Heavenly Father that is always watching, always monitoring us, and who is always by our side. So in terms of accountability, that's what I would say, making sure we monitor our behavior. And another thing, monitoring the words that come out of our mouth, because I do believe that there is literally life and death in the spoken word. And so sometimes, before I speak, I try to collect my thoughts to make sure that I don't say something that I'm going to regret. We are not perfect moms, but if we take little steps day by day to be accountable as moms, I also believe we set a positive example for our children. So, one of the scriptures I'd like to read is from Hebrews 13:17. And it says, "Do not neglect to do good and to share what you have, for such sacrifices are pleasing to God." Do not neglect to do good and to share what you have, for such sacrifices are pleasing to God. And this is a perfect way of holding ourselves accountable to be in line with our Heavenly Father. So once again, this is Olivia with God Time for Moms. God bless.